tell you twice. I'm real discreet. A thief in the night, yeah. If I call you, I know it's good. I know it's good. I know it's fine. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. A thief in the night. Thief in the night, yeah. If I call you, I know it's good. I know it's good. I know it's fine. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. A thief in the night.
All right. Yeah, YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back with a late night video, man. It looks like Wack100 caught talking to the feds about Jay Prince. Never. Come on, gang. Hey, man, the game is so cold, man. Hey, man, selective politics that is all-time high. You know, this is that Boosie activity that I be talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, in no shape or form are you to respond to the feds if they, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Have a good day. You don't have no conversation with the feds about anybody. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that the feds contacted you lets us know when you push that narrative today that the feds have already been watching you. You see what I'm saying? It's a tricky situation. So let's get into the content, man. We got Wack100 gets caught talking to the feds about Jay Prince, man. It gets ugly. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, let me turn this down. Shout out to everybody up pulling up to the live on this Saturday night, man. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis for winning that fight. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man, who won that fight, man. Yeah, man, it was excellence today, man. That's why I say, man, we got that black power, man. We got that black magic. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just got to walk into it, though. You know what I'm saying? Know your value, know your worth, man, and get to the money on. Let's get it. Let's go.
Different podcasters. And I start with myself. You know, you got one of them that like to talk loud, you know, and park out the other podcasters. And, you know, they tell all these lies on your character and assassinate your character. And when it look like you want to, you know, have something to do with them, they call the FBI. I got one call the FBI on me. Call the FBI on me and then had the FBI to call him and record like they called him first. So,
hey, boss, just arrived on site. Gearing up now.
Time theft. It's costing your business.
Okay. So he's talking about Wack100 right there. I know that because we're about to play the tape for you. So he's saying that you got one podcaster that like to be loud and, you know, bully, to use a different word, other podcasters, you know, that he's podcasting with or whatever. And that, you know, when I tried to highlight him, or I was about to highlight him, over these antics, over these shenanigans, these games these dudes playing on the internet. I'm a real street dude. I'm about to highlight him. He calls the feds. What he just said, Wack. I'm not saying this. He said he calls the feds and then had the feds call him back and record that to make it seem like the feds called him the whole time. Now, we're about to play the tape and the feds is asking Wack100. They saying in there, I heard it. And they saying, you know, well, we saw the YouTube videos. What's up with you and Jay Prince? This is what the feds said. That they watch YouTube videos. And they feel like he might be under threat from Jay Prince.
All right, so hey, check me out though, right? I'm calling. I'm calling for Eddie Boy to Address your opinion about that. I'm calling for 600. Address your opinion about that, bro. You see what I'm saying? It can't be no picking and choosing, bro. Y'all literally went up the ladder on Anjefe over a verbiage, a word that symbolizes a course of action. You see what I'm saying? War. Y'all try to put him in a police bag because of a alleged title. And then you was like, hey, look, I'm telling you, the feds will be like this and the feds will be like that, wouldn't they? And you tried to get everybody to run that bandwagon with you, though, right? Jay Prince doing the podcast saying that, yeah, you went and told the feds on me. You see what I'm saying? Then you make it seem like they called you trying to ask you, are you okay? Like, come on, gang. Like, man, we know those covert operations. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, but I need y'all to call me and ask me, am I okay? Just so it could look like, because who I am, I can't get it. Man, come on, bro. I don't know, man. Somebody might need to put a waiver out there, man. It might be possible, man. He might be a UC for sure. He might be a UC. Yeah, man. You know how this game go, bro. It's gonna be at the end where nigga be like, you ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. It's gonna get that bad, gang. So yeah, man. Hey, because at the end of the day, he's always getting away with everything. He says everything under the sun that's ruthless, threat, disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Admit to gang ties, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go.
To something. Let's listen.
This is the type of games they playing.
Remember her, you got the recording of when the feds called me 2 months ago, right? You never heard that recording?
I promise you, I never heard that.
Yo, bro. Yo,
y'all got content for your boy today.
So Wack talking to somebody, say, you got the recording, right? But when the feds called me 2 months ago, no, I ain't got that. I ain't never heard that. Oh, yeah. They finna play the record. This is the feds calling Wack. According to Jay Prince, as you just heard, that's him right here on the right of your screen. According to him, Wack called the feds first, said whatever he said to the feds, set this whole thing up for them to call him back and make it seem like they called him. According to Jay Prince. Not according to
the feds calling me, trying to get me to say Jay Prince has been threatening me.
Oh my goodness.
And watch how I handle it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, sir, and James Prince Sr. I mean, I wouldn't have no information other than just please help her with a Larry Hoover project. Okay, yes, sir. Well, that's what I'm kind of wanting to talk to you about. Okay. Well, what's wrong with working on a Larry Hoover project? No, sir. No, nothing's wrong whatsoever with it. I'm glad someone is advocating for him. That wasn't the issue. I was just information has been provided that you had some disagreements with Mr. Prince. Are you familiar with him?
Information has been provided that you have an issue with Mr. Prince. Are you familiar with him? Well, you already know you're familiar with him if you're saying that you got information and that you've been watching it.
Yeah,
shows and that you feel like he's under threat.
Yeah, that's like a giveaway, bro. So Jay Prince said that. See, that's the one thing about it, right? How did you know to record the feds when they called you? You see what I'm saying? They don't tell you what time they calling. They leave a card, they pop up. So this is the thing, right? This is him trying to cover his ass, gang. Jay Prince said that the feds contact him, talking about Wack100, called the feds on him, threatened him and all that blase. Now you get somebody to infiltrate as a federal agent to call your phone, and then she asks you, are you familiar with Jay Prince? How are you not? What kind of, are you familiar? You call it in regards of the content that you seen on the internet about Jay Prince and him. That's how you know, bro. This is that nigga doing a fake 42, man. Yeah, this a play right here, bro. The feds called Jay Prince, so what he did was he had somebody call his phone and perpetrate like the feds called him. Let's go. Run that back.
He trying to get me to say Jay Prince has been threatening me.
Oh my goodness.
And watch how I handle it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, sir. And James Prince Sr.
I mean, I wouldn't have no information other than just please help her with a Larry Hoover project.
Okay, yes, sir. Well, that's what I'm kind of wanting to talk to you about.
Okay. Well, what's wrong with working on a Larry Hoover project?
No, sir. No, nothing's wrong whatsoever with it. I'm glad someone is advocating for him. That wasn't the issue.
No, sir. Out of eight, nigga, this is an FBI agent calling a criminal. No, bro, come on, man. I ain't going for that.
I was just information had been provided that you had some disagreement.
Wait, also notice when a federal agent call your phone, she identified herself as a federal agent, so you cannot disclose, you cannot hide who you are. You see what I'm saying? You have to let them know who you are, what agency you calling from, and what location department. That's crazy, bro.
With Mr. Prince, are you familiar with him?
Information that's been provided that you have an issue with Mr. Prince. Are you familiar with him? Well, you already know he's familiar with him if you're saying that you got information and that you've been watching these shows and that you feel like he's under threat from Jay Prince. This is what they're about to say. So you know he knows him. Okay, let's carry on with the charade.
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't have no issues with Mr. Prince.
Okay, so
I mean, a disagreement is a disagreement. I don't know how that factors in the FBI.
well, I think Mr. Jones on the YouTube videos going back and forth.
Why is she laughing?
Him calling you a snitch and you calling him.
Why is she laughing? The moment he said FBI, why is she laughing, gang? Yeah. You ain't even heard Jay Prince say nothing else about this shit, bro. Like, you go to, come on, bro. You play these police games, man. Too many police games, man.
I mean, a disagreement is a disagreement. I don't know how that factors in the FBI.
Well, I think Mr. Jones on the YouTube videos going back and forth with him calling you a snitch and you calling him one and all of that.
So she said, so we've seen some YouTube videos. Make sure, let me for the first time, let me put my mic up here and make sure y'all can hear me. So she said, we saw some YouTube videos with him calling you a snitch and you calling him a snitch. You have any problems with him? You know, what's going on? Okay, they saw some YouTube video. They watching. What up, dog? They watching.
I don't know how that factors in the FBI.
Well, I think Mr. Jones on the YouTube videos going back and forth with him calling you snitch and you calling him one and all of that would be where we received information that there was possibly a disagreement.
Yeah, well, even if we did do that, why would that be an interest of the FBI? Because these ones that have any bearing cases pitching against one another, we have never done any business with one another. Far as I know, Mr. Prince.
Okay, there's a lot of talking going on here. A little bit too much talking for my liking.
Thank you.
Or whatever. So Wack says.
No, hold on, bro. Hey, come on, come on, dude. Hell no, man. That nigga don't get off the hook like that. Is that considered police activity or no? Is that considered police activity or no? Once you establish the fact that that was FBI and she was calling on the behalf of your safety upon Jay Prince, I don't know that man. You have a nice day. I don't have nothing to say. That's like going into the interrogation room answering questions. No, you got a right to keep your mouth closed, bro, and you didn't do it. You got a right to exercise your rights. You got the right to shut the F up. That's what you can do. You get off my phone, lady. The fact that you kept saying FBI, she started smiling like this is crazy. I'm playing the FBI. What did you hire her for, a speaking role or audition for a movie? Come on, man. Jay Prince, put it out there that you told the FBI that you was threatening I mean, he was threatening you, so you end up having somebody call and play like they the FBI agent on your phone, bro. You can tell this lady is uneducated. She don't sound serious. I mean, shit, I ain't never had no contact with no feds and no shit. Like, I don't know, but I know niggas that talk about it all the time, and I've seen the movies, nigga. Agent always have to identify themselves as an agent. They don't just be calling and hiding who they is and shit like that. Nah, it don't work like that. So, yeah, man, I ain't going for this shit. I ain't going. But yeah, man, this is too much talking, bro. This is too much talking. Y'all clip this, bro, because every time this nigga playing police games on a LA podcaster, bro, I want y'all to double back and look at this right here.
There's a lot of talking going on here. A little bit too much talking for my liking. But whatever. So Wack says, so she says, so yeah, we know about a disagreement. You calling each other snitches, this and that. Wack said, okay, if that did happen, what does that have to do with the FBI? Is what Wack just said, we may have had a disagreement or whatever, but
Wait a minute. I got one. Why is it that the feds are called for a disagreement between him and Jay Prince, but you had an all-out internet war with Big U, and the feds was on Big U this whole time? Where was them phone calls? He had not once got a phone call from the feds about Big U whatsoever. It's all on paperwork. Them niggas finna beat you up, throw you in a trash can, and you know what I'm saying, and all that. But Jay Prince, come on, bro. This how you know this is fake, bro. I think that he called the police on Jay Prince, or maybe they got into it with. They asked him about Jay Prince because they might be on the Jay Prince, and you gave up some information, or you possibly didn't. I'm not going to accuse you because I don't know. I ain't seen nothing, but it's something of that nature that we can have an idea, because the Fed shouldn't be calling you about a disagreement on the internet with Jay Prince. He's a business mogul, multi-millionaire, in the hundreds of millions of dollars. You a peasant to him. You can't even compare to be on his level. Like, you never made it to the top, bro. Big U passed you by and you hated that. You see what I'm saying? He took all your connects because he actually has soldiers in his hood where he can snap his fingers and somebody go run for him, go dribble down on something for him. You can't do that right now, bro. You actually see him in his hood with a football team, you know what I mean, helping the youth and, doing banquets for the community and backpack drives, donations. You seen all of that shit from Big U. We have never seen you go to Bequema, do a turkey drive, a Christmas tree drive, a toy drive. Why we never seen him give back to his community if he's so much of a alumni in his community? I gotta ask yourself that. He's a multimillionaire allegedly. How was that? That just don't make no sense. But you got into it with Big U, nigga, right? They got thousands of audio tape on Big U, allegedly saying when he caught your ass, nigga, he was go kick you in your ass and throw you in a trash can somewhere. They ain't call you about Big U, who is considered one of the most ruthless, allegedly, which I don't see him as that, but the media might portray him as a kingpin, a crime boss, who, what I'm saying, all that shit. Jay Prince don't even have a speeding ticket. That man don't go to jail. He ain't never been in prison. So they're gonna be interested in a dude who's never been in prison, but and just pass by the nigga who, come on, bro. I mean, come on, man. It don't take a rocket science to see this. I think you tried to cover your ass and make it seem like a federal agent called your phone, bro.
I am. So even regardless of what we said to each other, as far as a snitch and not being a snitch, like, why would that be interest of the FBI? That's what's kind of confusing to me.
Okay, no, I can explain that. I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. We're just making sure that no threats have been made to you or from anyone associated with him over y'all's dispute.
No, I haven't.
Do that sound like a federal agent?
Threats have been made, nor
do that sound like a federal agent, bro? Look how come on, bro. This is scripted like a motherfucker. He didn't pay the actor to call the phone. This nigga would, Come on, bro. Because if it just say for instance that it is, just hypothetically speaking, bro. Just say for instance this is the feds, cuz this would be considered police activity. Like you're talking too long to the feds about a verbal dispute with another man in a whole nother state. It should not even. Hey, you have a good day, lady. No, ain't nothing. We're gonna stop it right there. Ain't nothing to talk about. You see what I'm saying? And if it was, I wouldn't fucking tell you. So you have a nice day. You don't even have to explain to her that it's nothing going on. You know, you talking too much, bro. Let's go.
Well, I feel threatened. You know, two men get angry, two men say things. We both been in each other's presence from time to time. I know it's children. No, not at all. I don't feel threatened. Was it something you guys know that I don't know?
So the feds just asked Wack, have any threats been made? Because Wack said, what business is it of the FBI if we're going back and forth on YouTube calling each other snitches and all that? Like, what does that have to do with the FBI? She said, well, basically, we want to know if any threats have been made, against you, by him, any of his people, this and that. Damn. It's all kind of people on YouTube calling each other snitches and the B word and all this and that. You can expect a call from the feds saying, hey, what's this YouTube beef you got going on with so-and-so?
Yeah, I remember yesterday when we heard the audio of him talking to Eddie Boy in 600 about Aunt Hefe using the word attack. You see what I'm saying? You know that the feds will look at that and start looking into the Bloods trying to attack the Crips, and they'll start a gang unit and try to come in and all that shit you portrayed and push this narrative, this propaganda about how the feds operate and what they do. Man, come on, bro. If this shit is real, you said too much to the feds. And if this is fake, why would you go way out your way just to have somebody call and infiltrate or perpetrate as a federal agent just to make yourself look like Jay Prince is threatening you? It don't add up. Let's go.
We saw it. Y'all calling each other snitches. You good? Whoa.
Well, I'm just turned into, the daily bullshit propaganda that happens on social media.
Now, that was the call Jay Prince was talking about.
You got another one, out of New York that, play like he was a victim, but he's a volunteer. He like men. You know what I mean? So he, like the, hey, you're a punk, then come out the closet.
That's right. That's right.
I'm lying to this. Jay Prince, let me talk to you, my nigga.
So apparently he's talking about Hassan Campbell right there. This guy right here, Hassan Campbell. Jay Prince was just talking about him, saying you got another one who act like, it had to happen to him, but he really liked it. So I don't even know this dude's story, Hassan Campbell, but apparently something went down somewhere in the pen or wherever else with another man, apparently.
All right, just for YouTube reasons, we do not discriminate what any man decides to do in a personal or private life. I just want to make sure I'm clear because I ain't mad at you. Hey, if you like chili on your hot dog, sir, that is your prerogative. Not a problem over here. I don't see why a lot of people be even concerned about another man liking chili on his hot dog, man. I like the one that wink. I don't like the one that stink. So I don't give a what nobody got going on. If you like the one that stink, nigga, that's on you. Yeah, I ain't mad at you. But I just, for, YouTube safety purposes, we do not discriminate over here of any gender or whatever you call yourself, the alphabet community. We don't do it over here. And look, I'm in my own lane. It ain't no traffic over here. So, it'd be a lot of people watching me. It's 286 people in here. Hey, Nina Boy ain't mad at you. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, shit, nigga, hey, you like chili on your hot dog. That's on you, brother. Let's go.
allegedly, supposedly. And Jay Prince said he's pretending like he had a problem with it, but really he liked it. So this is Hassan Camel. Now he's responding. And then he's going to have some things to say about Charleston White, and then Charleston White is going to respond. That's the phone call with Wack100. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Wack100 and the FEDS. Me and myself, I'm not going to comment about it too much.
Respect you. I stopped respecting you a long time ago. But when you took that young boy up under your camp and decided to sit up there and say, I don't know the situation with that paperwork. I don't know how that paperwork came about. I don't know the caliber of the nigga of that paperwork. But he came in, he checked into your house. Mob ties, right? Mob ties. And everything that gave birth to you, I don't respect you because you had a child that wasn't a street nigga. Takeoff was a baby. He died in your camp. When I go outside and I'm amongst my niggas,
Jay Prince is a powerful nigga. That's
Jay Prince could suck a. Listen, I want you to understand, son. Jay Prince could suck a soft, hard, long, small. I don't give a fuck about Jay Prince. He could suck any dick.
So yeah, here we go. Other podcasters and YouTubers telling somebody to suck it. And they going back and forth calling each other snitches and all this. And he's saying he liked it with another man. I mean, this is what it is on this internet. These podcasters, as Jay Prince said, it's going back and forth in every genre, everywhere, bro. As I said, everywhere. You know, you can point to the gang culture and certain dudes. It's just because it's who we seeing. That's what's on our feed. But you go to a lot of situations, it's just like this, as we seeing right here. You know, they beefing everywhere. But so he's talking about Takeoff from the Migos when he was unalived there in the club or whatever, wherever they were at. So he's saying to Jay Prince, Takeoff was in your care. Takeoff is not from the street. He's not a street dude. You a street dude. He's not. You got all these mob ties. You're supposed to be some big old figure. How did this dude die under your watch at the club? How come people didn't keep their hands off him knowing this Jay Prince boy, since you so big in the mob ties or whatever? You know, this is basically what he's saying.
And that's coming from Hassan Campbell. You's a bitch. I will slap the shit out of your afro. I will slap the shit out of your afro.
All right, man. Why everybody gotta be so fucking tough on this internet, man? Let me tell y'all something, bro. You know, I've been around some of the most ruthless people, bro. Right? Some people whose stories supersede who they actually is. Right? I don't care because I'm a man like everybody else. But I noticed about the niggas who really turned up like that, they always is the nicest, respectable people. They don't even cuss. The niggas that'll grab and hit your neck and let everything drop out, they be like, hey, excuse me, King. Can you not step on my bed to get on your bunk, man? I don't want your shoes on, you know what I'm saying? I don't want your dirty shoes on my blanket, bro. I'll take care of myself up in here, bro. I don't like to get sick, homie. Respectfully, can you please not do it? And the nigga like, well, shit, man, my bunk too high, man. I got to step on. All right, nigga, be gone, right? He come back, you see a white thing right there. Nigga, you got your footprint over. Nigga, he sleep, come over there and ha. It get bad. It gets bad because he respectfully asks you not to do that and called you out of, he respects you as a man. People that's really like that, bro. Now I start to see the ones that practice and exercise their strength. You see what I'm saying? The power of strength is discipline. You see what I'm saying? Sacrificing, you know, your inner anger for the greater cause to win the bigger war. You know what I'm saying? I see that now, man. I watch how everybody is. Prime example. If you a buster in the chat, raise your hand. Crickets. You're not going to hear nobody. But if you a rider, you will defend yourself. Put a 1 in the comments. If you ain't scared of nobody and you willing to defend yourself, put a 1 in the comments. I'm telling you, nigga be like, shit, I ain't no fuck bitch, nigga, I get with you. You understand me? Nigga ain't scared. Nigga, if you ain't scared, put a hand in the comment, man. A nigga really, nigga be on this shit, though. Nigga like, yeah. But when it come, nigga, if you a buster, you scared of some shit, nigga, raise your hand. It shit be crickets, bro. Like, I understand, you know, somebody went inside Hassan Campbell's exit, right? Somebody went inside his exit when he was a youngin, right? And you know, he's trying to fight for that manhood, but it's certain things you can't take back. Like you know, once you know, you can't get that back. Once you tell, you can't get that back. You knock out all my teeth, they're not coming back. It's just like that. Look how many people, nigga, when I said, nigga, if you ain't scared of shit, nigga, you will ride for yours. Everybody like shit, nigga. That nigga talking about me right there. Come on, gang. This shit is, come on, bro. Everybody ain't that motherfucker hard. It's some of y'all soft as cotton. Nah, nigga, I just said, nigga, I ain't with the smoke.
Your son, when Wallow sat up there and said, some of you niggas was raised, your son was raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. The only thing Wallow didn't understand, didn't understand when he said that, I know Jay Prince Jr., no, he is his father's child.
Hassan Campbell was very disrespectful there. I see why Jay Prince don't rock with him.
I mean, and then you got this other one that's I call him a child, you know what I mean, from my part of the world, you know what I mean? So you got all these different people that's, they wake up every morning to assassinate, you know, the character.
Yeah, good men.
Yeah, good men.
People trying to help people, trying to make life better for people around them. You know.
Remember, you know, you had something to say about Jay Prince and the whole mob ties thing.
Yeah. I don't think they mob ties is mob ties. It's rap-a-lot ties, you know. But they ain't got no mob to move nothing in America. They can't persuade no judge like the real Italian mafia can. They ain't got no construction contracts like the real mob ties in New York has with the unions. And no. They just playing gangster like the niggas playing. Jay Prince is a mogul, but he don't have a mob. And he not a mafia.
Well, when you go to Houston, there's certain protocols that, you know, quote unquote celebrities checking in and things like that. I feel like a lot of people, you know, when
make
you go to
that
Houston,
white boy check in. Yeah, make the white boy motorcycle game. Make Taylor Swift check in. Make Khloe Kardashian check in. Make what's the white boy name on The Voice? Make everybody check in. What's the white boy name down here? Post Malone, make him check in.
Yeah.
Why the niggas got to check in? I just left Houston last week. I ain't check in. Yeah. I went through Houston, went to Beaumont. Nah, I ain't check in. So why the niggas got to check in, Mr. Prince? Mob ties?
I agree.
Nah, homie, take them restrictions and protocols off any nigga. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all people want to enjoy the entertainment. I can go hire me some white boy sheriffs to patrol me, but I'd much rather get the black security company. But if I got to check in because they go be dropping tips on me, now I go get the white boy security. You don't make them police check in. So no, that's what I mean by I don't respect nothing like that. You just making your people check in. That ain't how the mob work. The mob make everybody pay a price. The judge, the police chief, the police that run the beat, everybody got to pay.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the...
Checking in is for the weak. Checking in to get you back door.
That's true.
Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you got to check in.
I mean, with all that noise. So I understand that. In fact, I'm gonna do a podcast on that soon about just individuals, and I'm gonna call some of them dudes out. But I'm trying to think more positive.
Yeah,
I'm so real.
But that's how I feel about it. Then you got the group that actually, you know what I mean, speaking positive from a wisdom point of view and trying to uplift, you know, certain people or whatnot. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Though.
Yeah, it was rumored.
Wow. All right, there you have it, man. Shout out to SBGBTV. As I said, let me know what y'all think in the comments. You had the phone call with Wack and the Feds. They had a, sort of in-depth conversation. They went on for a while, saying whatever, what was said. Y'all heard it. And as I said, I'm gonna leave that there. Then Hassan Campbell, as I say, I've heard his name. I'm not too familiar with him and his story, but Jay Prince, sort of attacked him, said what he had to say about him, that he got with some dude, wherever this was at, in prison, whatever. Maybe y'all can let me know that in the comments, where this dude Hassan Campbell was at, what Jay Prince is talking about. I'm not sure, but he said that he made it seem like it had to happen to him, referring to Hassan Campbell, but the whole time he wanted it to happen. So whatever happened, I guess, I don't know. And then Charleston White just said what he said, but Jay Prince says that he's tired of these podcasters. They saying things, they disrespecting, they getting up every morning to assassinate someone's character, a good man. And sooner or later, they're going to, they're campaigning and they're going to be elected, is what he says, the term that he used. Just what he said. So, like I said, it's not just the gang culture or whatever, where people are having a little beefs and going back and forth on YouTube or wherever, Instagram and all this. It's just, like I said, it's pretty much on every level, bro. And it's for different reasons. It's content. People want someone else's spot. They can be jealousy sometimes. This person's doing a lot of numbers. This person is not. This person is making a lot more money, more popular. This person not, so you want to tear them down, whatever the case is, man. I say everybody just put their head down and try to come up based on your content, not by bringing someone else down, but just based on you working hard and pushing out your content. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You feel me? Build your content up. It's safer that way. Because, this stuff is just, because there's a lot of talking going on this internet. You're talking about people that have feelings, that have loved ones. They got to hear this stuff. You call them snitches and bees and all this. I mean, yeah, man, possibly it can eventually go to something else, bro, of course. It's beefing. It just happens to be played out on the internet, but you're still saying stuff that if you said to each other on the street, it's going to go up. So it's going to be the same thing. It's just that right now it's being said on the internet, but should y'all ever see each other on the street, be something different, bro. So everyone just be careful, put your head down, run your content without bringing someone else down.
I couldn't agree with that opinion more, man. That is, Mr. Porter over there, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I think he's definitely one of the older guys who have good perspectives on me that I check out from time to time. But man, we gonna leave it right there, man. Make sure y'all hype the video, man. We got some blazing content coming tomorrow, man. I just got a DM and it looks like it's going down at No Jumper, man. I don't know. I might drop it tonight this morning, or I might get it in the AM, man. So y'all get up with me early tomorrow, man. And I appreciate all my mods, and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Let's go.
Tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. If I call you girl, I know it's great. I know it's true. I know it's fine. I tell you once, tell you twice.